Let's go.
Hey, what's up guys, what's going on? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Welcome to my review of It Is that time of the week once again, JoJo Fridays. JoJo Diamond is Unbreakable, episode number 15. That's 1-5 of Diamond is Unbreakable. This week's episode, Diamond is Unbreakable. Alright, first of all, let's get the elephant out of the room. The new opening that's out. Listening to it the third time around, while actually watching it, I actually really love this opening. And the song is actually getting to me now. Granted, it is much different from the usual tropes of the JoJo openings. Like, it's mainly using hardcore J-rock. It's not going with the whole usual, epicness of, how the over-the-top, like the whole over-the-top tone that JoJo openings go for. And apparently, this didn't really have that same tone, but the music choice that they did was actually really, really cool, really awesome, and I'm really starting to like the song, and it does make sense for all the serious, the more intense moments that are pretty much going to go down later on of the second half of Diamond is Unbreakable. And there are a few spoilers of certain characters, certain stand users, especially the main villain, that do. Yo, dude, oh my god. Alright, yeah. I won't hype about him too much, but believe it or not, he is more powerful than Dio. Dude. Oh, shit. You want to talk about old penis? You want to talk about standing a chance against Zaduardo? You gotta meet this dude. Oh man. But I will not spoil that though, for you anime dudes. I will not spoil who that man is, but especially me playing the video game. Oh my god, I know his abilities. Yes. Anyways, moving on from that. So now that we got the opening out of the way, let's talk about the actual episode. It finishes off the second half of the little Rohan Let's Go to the Mangaga's House arc. So it does pretty much wrap everything up there. And we see that Rohan still continues to use that broken ability of a stand in order to actually read more memory, more information on certain people like Ukiyasaka and Josuke. Now, Ukiyasaka and Josuke pretty much figured out there was something going on with with Koichi, and it turns out that yes, he actually does get more, especially the thing is he looks more into the personal life of Josuke. Now, we actually learn now why, everybody makes fun of his hair. He gets extremely pissed. You don't fuck with the hair. Bad move. Just saying. So, we do find out a really big information on why that Josuke really, takes offensive of people making fun of his hair all the time. Like, people thought it was just some running gag like Jotaro had, with his catch where they go Yodi does do, Yodi does do, Yodi, and shit like that. Like the whole good grief thing. But no, apparently there was a reasoning behind, with the hair's pride, as I like to call it that. So now we know the true mystery of that. But before I get to that though, I want to discuss more about Rohan. Oh man. So apparently, like I said, he's able to change certain situations, like his own creativity of the story. Like, he actually can change it to the fact that if Josuke doesn't come by, he even tries to make Okyosaku commit suicide. That shit was, that was ridiculous out of the line of him trying to commit himself to becoming suicidal. And he was actually controlling Okyosaku for trying to kill himself. Now that was actually some crazy. Again, Rohan stand, #broken. Just saying. And oh man, so when we actually do find out, that going on, Josuke finally comes into play, and Rohan finally gets more information by using his ability. Get him to write him like an open book. But no, apparently after he fucks around with Josuke's hair making fun of it, that is something you don't want to fool around with, man. Huge mistake. And we see that Josuke, of course, uses Crazy Diamond, trying to beat the utter living shit out of it. It's like, okay, like, alright, I triggered you when it comes to the hair. It's like, alright, so now I'm going to pretty much get all the information on you, use you like an open book, rewrite you for my manga, and we're going to call it a day. But no, keep in mind that Crazy Diamond's ability was after finding out exactly, like, see now, if you were not pissed off about the hair, it's like, oh no, too late, I already got you, you're already fucked, I already pretty much cut you, pretty much, you know, whatever, like, I pretty much fucked you up, pretty much, like, you know what, I got you, but he's like, no, nah, not gonna happen, not gonna let you fucking do that, because, you know, once that technically happened, when he was about to use his stand ability, he actually fucked up Rohan. Oh god, sorry. Badly. He fucked him up badly, y'all. I'm like, holy shit. Josuke couldn't even control his anger because of how fucked up the situation was. He actually just annihilated the shit out of fucking Rohan. And all you have to do is just literally piss off fucking Josuke about his hair. You done. That's it. He ain't gonna let that shit slide, man. Oh, man. So, since he actually read his mind like an open book, he pretty much figured, like, okay, fuck, I actually got my ass whooped. So, that plan, Gohan Rohan, was not really smart indeed. Not a very smart move, just saying. Then we get the second half of the episode, is where we finally find out more about Josuke's hairstyle on why he's so taken a pride of it. But what happened about, what was it, when he was about 4? Yeah, when he was 4 years old. And what happened is that he was really sick with a fever. Now, we all know this is pretty much all because of the doings of Dio, with, you know, with the whole stand, and not everybody can really control it, either at a very young age, or just someone who doesn't have the willpower to actually fight, can't really control their stand, and they actually get, you know, immune, and they get sick. Very sick with a high fever. Kind of like the same thing that Holly pretty much was same kind of suffering sentences that Holly was suffering through back in Stardust Crusaders. So we see that happening going on, and meanwhile, this is the time, keep in mind, where Stardust Crusaders was out by then, and, you know, Jotaro and the gang were going after Dio in Egypt. Now, we also found out there was a really bad blizzard in Moria. Sorry about that, I apologize. In Moria, and we find out that there was a big snowstorm, and her mom was struggling trying to get the car out of the snow. We see some dude with the same exact hairstyle pretty much help him out of the situation by, you know, doing the whole Morse code, tapping the glass and shit. And Josuke's mom understood that. And what happens is, you know, he actually helped them push it out while, you know, she was actually putting the pedal to the metal, you know, while he was pushing them out of the snow. He's thought in his mind that, wow, even though he didn't really save my life, this dude's a real hero. Because even though he would have, you know, it doesn't really matter. Even though he didn't really save particularly my life, he saved both of us in a way. Because think about it, if it wasn't for him, both him and his mom just would have been, you know, dead in that brutal snowstorm. So what happens is that Josuke was always trying to find that guy. And since it was his idol, his inspiration, which is the reason why he decided to actually have that same exact kind of style, same hairstyle, same clothing, everything. So he decided, because you know what, that was pretty much his idol. So because since he really respects him so much, he decided to pretty much idolize him by having the same hairstyle as him. So that's the reason why Josuke takes the defense into that, is because of a serious incident in the past. And Rohan found it so touching that he wanted to make that into a really great inspirational story of an idol. And, you know, he said, alright, you know, fine, I ain't gonna do any more of this shit. This is the way, like, look, I just find every cruel aspect of my ways to write my manga, okay? This is just how fucking Rohan rolls. And I believe that Rohan will probably, somewhat in the future, maybe down the line, you know, he'll help Josuke and the company, whatever this new threat is gonna be, that, you know, he's pretty much gonna help him out. But Josuke was so freaking blinded. He didn't even see the fucking mangaka at all. He was like, where the fuck are you at? He's like, I found you, and then come here, son of a bitch. He was fucking wrecking the shit out of the house, man. It was crazy. So that's pretty much the episode. Overall, again, you can't go wrong. It's a 5 out of 5 episode, man. 5 out of 5 episode. You know, Rohan's stand, still broken. Josuke, you know, of course, finally got triggered and started to whoop his ass. I found out the secret about Josuke's hair. We got a new opening, which made it even better. And yeah, and they actually changed the ending to I Want You. They actually added, you know, like Joseph, and they added, you know, what's his face? Red Hot Chili Peppers stand user. Oh man, what was his name? Shit. Crap, I just said his name before, like, back in my review. Oh, this sucks. Fuck me. Man, this sucks, man. Hold on. Akira, that was his name. Thank you. Akira. Akira, like, they had him and many others and stuff. And Joseph with the Invisible Baby. Oh, yeah, that thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, 5 out of 5. Really awesome episode, as always. Next week, it's called Let's Go Hunting. I don't know what that's going to be about. Well, I kind of do, I think, sort of. Because, again, I know some certain downlines of the story. Because, again, even though All-Star Battle didn't tell it perfectly well, I sort of know what's going on. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of JoJo's Diamonds Unbreakable. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to have next week. Whatever crazy bizarre adventures we're going to have. So that's pretty much it. So this is the Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. I'll see you guys next week for episode 16. So until then, take care, guys.